Hey guys, just want to give a quick shout out to March 8th, also known as Erick Dota on Twitch. He's the one who inspired this video, but anyways, hope you enjoyed this yapping session of my own account. Hey guys, so today's video will be about my account, so this will just be the general view of what my account has to offer. Before I get into anything, let's just look at my blade, which is obviously E6S5. He's been one of my top hyper carries for a year or now or so. So here's my relics. I know they're kind of unrelatable, but it is what it is. But he's always been one of my favorite characters. And then here's the S5 light cone. So yep, traces are maxed. This is run May. I don't really run her anymore, but um, yeah, I know the traces need to be maxed, but I don't really care about her. So that's pretty about it. Here's my relics. She's using rainbow for now, but I'm assuming she'll be changed in a bit. Here's Sparkle. Sparkle is one of my top hyper carry supports, so she's E2 S1. So again, unrelatable relics, but it is what it is. She's running rainbow again. Yep. As the effect res, 30%. I will be planning to get her to 4-piece Sagrados just for the extra crit damage. Here's Ho-Ho, 160 speed, which is the minimum amount. Lycone, traces, I don't care about her unless she needs the healing, which she doesn't. Here's the relics, a bit unrelatable again. Running Rainbow until I get a better piece in this, which is almost possible. E0. Here's my Bullhill. Bullhill is currently okay for now, but he's a bit slow, but I have faster build. He's currently E0 S1. So, as you can see, my current relics. For a fast Bullhill build, I would generally just run this and then run what Lingsha has right now, and then run this. So she'll effectively be at 165 speed with 258 258 break effect. So that is my current build. I will try to get him to with a win set, just because I want him to have an extra turn. Let me switch back. Sorry guys. That's about it. Okay, moving on, we have Robin. Robin, I'm just planning. She has the effect res and the speed as well as the 4K attack. So this is the Lycone E1 S1. So I'll currently be planning to get her to for two-piece attack with maybe a physical orb. But for now, I feel like she doesn't really need a physical orb. I need the effect res, that's why I'm running Rainbow. So that's really about it. And then afterwards will be Yunli. Yunli is one of my only physical attackers that I've kind of built. So this will be leveled up in a bit. Here's my traces. Oh, here's my relics. Here, a bit unrelatable as well, but it is what it is. Um, this is E1S1. Moving on with Clara. Clara is also one of my first units, but I actually can superimpose this, but I really generally don't want to because I have 3 of them. But I will wait because I'm scared of being another character that will use Clara's Lycone well. This my traces, I don't use her anymore, so this is kind of benched, but still. It is what it is. 168.5. This is E5 for now. And this is my Firefly. Firefly is a 276.5% break effect. This is E2 S1, so this will basically be traces will be maxed out. I don't plan on leveling up her talent because her talent is basically useless given it's just HP regain. And then this is my relics. Okay, uh, sort of a normal build. This is my Fugue. Fugue is running. Fugue is E0S0. I'm planning to get E1 soon once she reruns. I don't use break anymore. I feel like that's a bit. I feel like break is a bit non-meta nowadays, but still, I will level this. I will level this up eventually. So these are my current relics. The, this is my link shot. Link shot is at 160 speed, but it's because she's using this light cone, which gives extra 8% speed. So yeah, this is not leveled up because I feel like she doesn't really need the healing, but it's fine. This is my relics. I want this again. She's running Rainbow because I feel like she needs to. E0S0. Moving on to Xiaoshu, this guy's E1S1. So this is running Broken Kill, so you need 30% effect runs. She's at 167 speed with Trace basically maxed with Eagle 4-piece, so this is pretty unrelatable, but still, it's fine. Moving on with Topaz. Topaz is another work in progress, but this is E0S1. So this is how my traces. I need to level this up, but I don't have the resources yet. The relics for her. These are pretty relatable. Again, next is RMC. RMC will be E6S5. Traces are basically maxed out apart from this, which I don't think you need to. Except if you're running DPS RMC. My traces, this is my relics, sorry. Um, Pretty unrelatable, but you know, it is what it is. This is my link, this is my uh, Horda. So Horda will be E3S1. So again, this is going to be fully maxed out. These are my relics. I will be switching this attack orb to which part is it? This one soon, once I get a reroll that's pretty satisfactory, but for now, this will suffice, because I'm planning to switch it to Alexa, because Alexa needs the attack percent, so that's what it. Jinglu is benched, I don't care. Now Akron. Akron, this is, oh sorry, this is E0, E3S1, sorry. E3S1, so the traces are basically maxed. These are my relics. Or they are pretty unrelatable, but it is what it is. Jinren is benched, Kafka is benched, Beishao is currently E2S1. So these are my traces. I know it's a bit unmixed out, but it is what it is. These are my relics. A bit unrelatable as well, but it's fine. Bronya is benched, but I will be giving this. I will be building her. Sorry. Anyways, where was I? Okay. Traces, I will continue to build her once I get a satisfactory build. Okay, this is my current hypercarry. This is E2S1 Asterisk. She's currently a bit overcritting. I do have this as not maxed up, not leveled up, but she'll be at 104, no, 106 crit rate, which is a bit too much. So these are my relics, unrelatable as well. Next will be my Tribby is probably one of my better build units. E1S0 with DDD. So this will be maxed out soon. These two are the most important, like I said. Um, 171, 205. She's a bit overcritting as well, so I really need to switch her relics again. So this is a work in progress. This is my Jade. Jade is currently built, but I feel like I'm gonna bench her soon. Actually no, I'm not gonna bench her soon unless the content becomes single target. So these are my relics. I would say she's one of my better build characters, but she needs the crit rate, so I probably will need to switch again to Poet once I have a sufficient Poet set for her. So my Fushan, it's again a bit fast, but I need the fast Fushan to kind of sustain me. E1 S0 for now. My relics, again, pretty unrelatable. For now, these traces should not really matter because I have no problem sustaining. So yeah, it's my Sunday. My Sunday is pretty fast. Maxed out E1 S1, so this would be 10 speed, 9 speed, 6 speed. It's fine. Okay, 8 speed ER rope is a bit unrelatable, but it's fine. Okay, anyways, if I res the stairs 30% and above, this is my Aventurine. Aventurine is probably one of my least built characters because I just don't like to build. I just don't like to build preservation because I know for a fact that preservation is currently kind of not really in a good spot, but still, this is my relics for him. I know he's a bit fast, but it is what it is because, like I said, I want him to be fast so that I can sustain. But as this content switch towards single target again, I will kind of just level this up. This might ease. Okay. Oh yeah. E0S2 with Shepard's like cone. Okay, this is my Dangheng. Dangheng is currently kind of just there. I don't really use him as often anymore. It's E6S1. It's my relics. It's pretty bad, except for the planar sets. I think this is pretty bad. I will try to change this. The rest is okay. Yeah. And then this is Gallagher 160 speed with quit pro quo. So this I generally probably need the stacks for Casterus. So, but I will be changing to Hyacinth, which I haven't built her yet. Like I said, Hyacinth will be a work in progress. Um, yeah. This is my relics for him. Yeah, again, pretty relatable pretty relatable. My Pella is currently unbuilt for now, but because I don't really use her. Actually, I'll switch back to the set for now. So she's at 164 speed with the 30% effect brands. So I can kind of equip this if I want to. Yeah, this is around where I want her to be. Sounds about right. Anyways, like I said, using the Pearls of Sweat for the debuff. Pingin, I don't use her anymore, so but I'll switch back to DDD. This girl I don't use anymore, but still have the relics for her if I want to use. Ratio is not built. Wells is not built. Herder is not built. Mose is surprisingly the 4-star that I have pieces for, but I don't use him. So yeah. Yep. And then Serval. March 7th I'm planning to use her soon, but for now not really, no. Okay, Alexa is built currently, but like I said, I will switch to this, which would be around uh 90 94% crit rate with 154% crit damage. I'm using ER. I'm using ER rope because he's easier at 0, so he needs the ER rope to gain a 2-turn ult, as well as the action advance from the win set, which effectively gives him pseudo 134 speed if you're at base speed 102 speed, I believe. But I will be planning to get him to 134 speed for pseudo 160 speed, so stay tuned for that. But for now, these are my relics. A bit unrelatable, but it is what it is. Yeah, I'll switch back to the wind orb, which, like I said, is probably the most relatable Jerusalem orb I have, but it's fine. Moving on, Sleela is not built. The rest is not built, I believe. If I not, yeah, the rest is not built. So my current thoughts on what I'm supposed to build. Okay, so I will be planning to farm for uh this as well as this for Hyacinth. I'm mainly farming Rutilin and Broken Kill for the extra Rutilin attack percent or double crit. And then the rest should be fine. Although occasionally I might switch to this. Um, the Muni I'm pretty much finished. Yep, I'm finished with all the end game. My end goal is to actually just try to get 0 cycles for every single MOC, which I did already in the latest one, which is pretty easy, all things considered, with my investment in my account. But yeah, for my caverns, I'm mainly going to farm this set for Hyacinth, continue to farm this Poet, and then continue to farm Sacrados, as well as the Erudition set, because I'm planning to get My Day soon, but maybe that will change. Windsoaring, Polaris, and Calvary will also be in my target, as well as Pioneer, but yeah. This will probably be synthesized. I will also synthesize Eagle, like I said, I will continue to do that. Oh yeah, what to say? Okay, so Echo of War, I will mainly be farming this. It's like the most efficient of everything. Lastly, yeah, my pool plans will currently be pool plans pool plans for later on, which would be My Day, which is destruction, and then I will probably also get Rappa. These two are fine. Lorcha is fine. Other than that, my pool plans will be probably going to get Archer's Light Cone. And then maybe Saber, and then Finon. Finon, I'll be pushing towards E2S1 if I can, but yeah, that's about it. And then in the future, if I want to, will be Cyrene, but Cyrene hasn't been revealed yet, so at least in the trade marketing, so I don't know when it should kind of come out. So yeah, but it. Before I end off the video, just wanted to say thank you for watching and let me know what are your pulling plans as well as your favorite characters in Honkai Star Rail so far. Otherwise, hope you enjoyed this video and I'll be back with another video once Pure Fiction resets.